Vulgar. Welcome to the man cave.
Hey, that was
Good.
dope.
It was good. It
That
was
was
good.
dope.
We
That
in the
was
man
fire,
cave.
dog.
Laura made that
Raw, uncut, unfiltered.
Yo, that shit was
It was
fire,
good.
bro.
for sure.
All right, y'all. I guess y'all can introduce yourselves. I think most people know who we are, but y'all can introduce yourselves. I'm Vulgar.
I'm Gray Mars.
Share.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
85 Slim.
And we got Easy.
Easy. Boop, 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 boop.
All right, so we're going to kick off the show tonight with my team getting embarrassed. It's kind of hard to sit here right now.
Man.
You're brave though. You're brave.
Yeah, I still love my Chiefs. I'm still KC all day. You know, everybody has a bad day. That was a horrible day, but
Yeah, and
Yeah, we got-
Mahomes only has bad days like in the Super Bowl.
yeah, both our losses were crazy like that. So, but I hope we're gonna fix this O line in April.
Oh yeah, I mean they'll
For
definitely fix
sure.
the line.
Yeah.
But also
Our
too,
He
defense
had
is
no
solid,
protection.
but
Yeah.
also too,
Yeah.
I think he's gone long enough without a true number one receiver. Give Mahomes a receiver.
though.
Give him somebody. Stop giving him either
What you
guys that are
mean
way
give him
past their
somebody?
prime or rookies.
Why did
What
Tyreek
you
Hill
mean give him
leave?
somebody? All them
Because
guys he
they couldn't
got
afford
there
to
are
pay him.
The
fast.
pay.
They couldn't pay him and Kelsey.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
not
wanted
Kelsey. Him and Mahomes at the same time.
Oh,
he
okay.
wanted that pay.
What you mean, man? They got Xavier Worthy. They got D. Hopkins. What are y'all talking about?
They got
He
past
has some
his
weapons.
prime Hopkins, who dropped a pass that he never should have dropped. Not that it would have changed the game, but he dropped an easy pass. Xavier's still rookie, and he's basically just a deep threat. I mean, they need a true number one. They need an AJ Brown. You know, they need, even if they got Tyreek Hill back, which is actually a good chance that they might.
Where was Travis Kelsey? He didn't show up yesterday.
I will say though, it's true because he's usually the safety net when the O line does break down. But they were on him. I don't know. The moment he snapped the ball, he was running for his life. And luckily, Mahomes did show off that he's got some wheels, but he wasn't enough. I mean, he was the only offense.
Kelsey looked kind of tired too, though.
He looked old. I'm gonna say he looked old, didn't he? He looked a little old for the first time. For the first time, he looked a little old.
I thought it was his. He started to look like his brother.
His gut looked a little bigger. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
For the first time, you know, he's starting to show his age a little bit. I think.
We're eating good with Taylor. That's what's going on.
Yeah, it is.
Had too much gumbo.
I think he might retire, TBH.
I think he said he wanted to keep playing, but you know, after a loss like that, you don't know what's going to happen in a lot.
He got $100 million podcast contract, dude. Save your brain. Just go sit down. You know.
Yeah, but y'all talking about the offense, but how about Kansas City defense? Like their defense was non-existent. I said Kansas City was non-existent.
I'm saying I think Kansas City defense did good. It's just they were on the field too much.
Yeah, you can
we stopped the run.
Tired. Yeah,
we held.
Y'all stopped the run.
That man threw that game.
Y'all slowed the run down for sure.
Yeah, Saquon looked like he went on party the night before. He wasn't doing nothing.
We couldn't defend that pass though.
The Chiefs threw that game.
Getting something downfield.
Yeah, he had some trouble.
Stop.
Mahomes too competitive.
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate, the conspiracy theorist. The Chiefs threw that game, man.
Okay.
See, this is why y'all wilding. All y'all football fans, y'all tripping, tweaking, everything. Y'all ain't say none of that when they just swept all the way through the damn playoffs. Mahomes was like 14-1. They took the break. They basically won their division. Nobody said nothing about the O-line. Nobody said nothing. It was Mahomes. And now he play like trash. You mean to tell me that?
They won 12 games by one score. They weren't that great this year.
But
how many interceptions did he throw yesterday? How many interceptions did he throw yesterday?
Like three.
When the last time he threw 3 interceptions?
The Super Bowl.
But he got sacked twice back to back too at one point.
Come on,
man. You see how much bigger Philly line is than our offensive line. They were in trouble from the start. And then, like I said, we've been having issues anyway. If you and KC, you got it all the time. Too many y'all. You hear about them all the time.
On KC to win this Super Bowl, and I'm gonna say it again. There was a lot of money betting to win this Super Bowl. A whole lot of money.
So the only reason why fixing games just doesn't make sense is how many people would have to cooperate. It's unrealistic to fix football. Boxing is different.
Like it happened.
You need a boxer and a promoter to be on it. That's it. MMA fights, okay, you need one fighter and one promoter to be on it. That's it. For the NFL, you literally need hundreds of people to cooperate to make this happen. It just doesn't make any sense.
Throw 3 interceptions at the wrong time. Come on, bro.
It doesn't make sense. And these guys are way too rich to be bought off. Like, it wouldn't be worth it.
I don't know, man. I've never seen that from Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Yeah, you did. You seen it in the Tampa Bay Super Bowl.
Yeah, and
we laid down that Super Bowl.
And Kansas City squeaked into the Super Bowl.
19-3 or something like that?
Yeah,
I'm saying, like I'm just saying, not to cut you off, Jay. I'm just saying, like through the whole season, we've watched those guys figure it out in 4 quarters. However you look at it.
Hey, the Eagles had 2 weeks to prepare,
and they won the division, and that's the key. Well, again, I want to give it to Philadelphia's coach, whatever. But that score was just too much of an obliviation to me. Not for these guys, man.
They scored 53 points in the championship game. The Eagles came in hot. KC, even though they had a great record, they squeaked in. They won 12 games by 1 score.
They shut down Saquon. The defense shut down Saquon.
They picked their poison, and then who beat them? Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I bet you their game plan, bro. Mahomes beat them.
Their game plan was to focus on Saquon, and they did that.
I just never seen Mahomes do anything that I like. I mean, like if you want to go back to Tampa, but you don't do that at that moment.
If you watch it, he didn't play bad. He was running for his life, but he got out of some tough situations. They could have had 3 more sacks easily that he got out of. He just was running for his life the whole time, and you can only do so much.
Over in the second half, bro.
Nah, but usually our game plan, we throw up a bunch of points in the first and second. The third, we don't really score a lot, and then the
hang on.
Kind of be like, yeah, the defense holding.
That's what the Vikings were. They just hang. They have a great first half, and they just hang on.
And I can't stand Philly either. So I mean, I'm gonna always try to defend whatever against them motherfuckers. Yeah. I mean, I just can't stand Philly, but I do respect Jalen Hurts a whole lot more as of last night, based on what he said on that interview. So that right there, he just was giving all praises, glory to God, bro. And to be G with you, I never thought he was on that level, and it looked like he took some adversity coming up.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with that. When they start talking about the man, that's when I'm like, okay, they going against the grain.
His story is cool. He got benched at Bama for Tua.
Yeah, I heard about it. I looked into his story after.
And he transferred schools. Mm-hmm. He did okay. So it's a 2nd-round pick, and now he's Super Bowl champion.
That's fire.
Man, I just wanted us to get this 3-peat, and then
I wanted that.
They could have had theirs next year. Or
no one is happier than Tom Brady.
Anybody.
No one's happier than Tom Brady.
I know, right? I kind of felt like on the inside, he didn't want him to get that.
Nah,
because he tried, and
he was watching the GOAT conversation die in front of his eyes, and he was like, "Yeah." He was watching.
Hey, Mahomes still got a good decade in him, so.
Oh yeah.
I guess he could chill for a little bit.
What we thought that Mahomes and Burrow was going to be is what Hurts and Mahomes is going to be. I don't think this is the last time we see Hurts and Mahomes face off in the Super Bowl.
Oh no.
Nah, there's going to be a trilogy. I guarantee you, there's going to be a trilogy. Maybe not next year, but the next couple of years, we're going to see a trilogy of Hurts and Mahomes for sure.
I'm happy for Kenny Pickett.
He got a Super Bowl. He got to play the Super Bowl.
My boy Kenny got a ring.
All right, so to stay on the Super Bowl, but
halftime,
change it up a little bit. Yeah, I love that halftime show.
I do too.
Yeah, that was fire. It was fire.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let me run this video real quick.
Drake, if you don't come out. Listen, Drake, this man just said your name at the Super Bowl and looked in the camera and smiled. Hey, Drake, I heard you like him. Did that? Hey, Drake, the career is over. It was a great run. You done some great things, but the last thing you should have done was had a beef with King Kendrick. The man, did y'all see that? Did y'all just see Kendrick? This the actual moment right here. I just feel like I was a part of history. I just seen a very legendary moment. I don't even believe in celebrating holiday, but this is the most black history thing I'm positive all of us gonna ever see in our life. And Serena Williams was out there crib walking. She was blood walking. She was doing some kind of walk to the whole thing. Hey, Drake. And it's probably a minor. Hey, it's over. Hey, we gotta salute Kendrick at this point. We might not never hear from Drake again, y'all. Whatever the last song he dropped might have been the last one. It was fun while it lasted. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
So do y'all think Kendrick made 50 Cent jealous? Cause this is like the ultimate revenge pettiness.
I think if anybody heard it, it's Drake. I don't even think he watched the Super Bowl last night.
He was calling his lawyer live.
Did y'all see how?
My bad.
Did y'all see how Kendrick looked in the screen when he said Drake name?
Yeah.
Cold. Because the moment the beat dropped, I was like, he's not gonna play. It's a teaser, and he's gonna move on. And then he started going. I was like, no.
I don't even think Drake gonna watch football ever again. I think it's over for Drake watching football.
So y'all think this going to Diss Rap Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
with the
for sure.
money
Because this is definitely unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot of good tracks where people was dissing each other, but not where they was performing at the halftime Super Bowl in a specific diss track. Nah, man, this is. And I know Gray's feeling a certain way, but I got a question for Gray though. So do you think this is gonna stop Drake run, or do you think right now this is temporary for Kendrick? Just like a temporary thing.
It's not gonna hurt Drake at all. Drake is gonna bounce back from this with another hit like he always does. But I don't know if we'll go play the clips from the Super Bowl. But I wanted to bring up the fact that people are now saying like you know who you voted for by asking people what you think of the halftime show. So if you hated it, they trying to say that you MAGA. And if you loved it, they trying to say that you a Democrat. How do y'all feel about that? Because y'all say that y'all love it.
It seems to be that way.
It seems that way.
It was more about the Drake. It was more about the rap beef to me than anything political.
Can I ask you guys a question then?
Yeah.
Do you guys see the controversy or all the tweets about the playing the Black National Anthem before the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I just don't get, like, do people were tweeting that it makes it more racist and more divided. I have my opinion on the national anthem, but do you guys, especially mostly, I'll say it was mostly the MAGA that had an issue with it. Do you guys have a problem at all?
I seen the bullshit going down, but that's just Kendrick for you, at the end of the day. But what I also noticed, it also depends on what you was focused on. Like, you could have looked at it multiple ways. There's a lot of controversy and conspiracy saying that it was a message to the government. You can look at it that way too. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the way I look at it is it was a great show. I don't care about the beef or whatever. I was like happy for Kendrick that he had the opportunity to do that on that stage. But the main thing I noticed was throughout the entire event, this shit was about America, from the commercials to the intro. to the American flag. That's how I looked at it. This was the first Super Bowl that was looking at America. That's how I felt.
Yeah, I like how they incorporated that PlayStation logo stuff in the show too, man. That was cool. That was real cool, bro. That was cool.
What you think, Gray?
I think that for me, Kendrick should have had more of a guest performance. Like SZA was good, but I feel like he should have had something more mainstream because, like, I don't think white people could get down to that. That's what I saw on Facebook immediately. That they didn't understand the songs. They
He
didn't know
didn't care.
what was going on. Yeah, and I understand why Jay-Z picked Kendrick because of the timing and the message. And it's like I feel like the star was Samuel Jackson. Him being dressed up as Uncle Sam.
That was sad.
And then it being
That
a
was
rapper.
dope. Yeah.
And it's not a rapper talking about hood street stuff. It's a rapper talking about conscious stuff and like what's good for the community. So I felt like I understood what Jay-Z was trying to go with that, especially with Trump literally being in the crowd and watching it. So I understood where they was going with it.
It was definitely about the message. I mean, I even as I was watching it, I was like, he did like even his song choices. I was like, he has bigger hits in this, but it was literally focused on the message. The performance was secondary, and I thought it was really good.
Everybody said why he didn't play swimming pools. I don't know why he didn't perform swimming pools.
Yeah, I was just saying he had bigger hits in this. So I was thinking that, but he wasn't. He picked songs that had a specific message in it. He called for the 40 Acres and a Mule right there, and he even dropped the beat for it.
Which is normally what Kendrick does. That's why Drake made that line when he said Kendrick rap like he trying to free the slaves.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what Kendrick does. So I didn't expect anything different. Yeah. If you're gonna pick Kendrick, you're gonna get some type of message,
Yeah.
Some type of conscious message.
Yeah, I definitely feel like the show was more like like pro-black, and I think the show had a message. You know what I'm saying? That's why I liked it, because most shows are just like the most popular song on the radio, just have them play. I think this had more of a message behind just the performance. So I think it had that duality of performance and message all in one, and that good combination. That's why I liked it. But I prefer J. Cole over Kendrick, but that's for another day or another discussion.
Has he even dropped anything since the beef started? Since he bowed out? He's been quiet.
He dropped the album that next day, and
he deleted the song off of it though.
But the album is fire.
But I feel like he's been quiet though. What
at the end
what
of
does
the
Kendrick
day,
know about J. Cole?
Well, it's what J. Cole knows about Kendrick. Don't forget, J. Cole put Kendrick on. So you can't really diss nothing like that.
He made him apologize in his own city.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to understand what it was about. Like when J. Cole got that message, he got some information from Schoolboy Q. I was actually at that concert when it happened. I saw it live. Right. So Schoolboy was like, "Yo, bro, it ain't what you think. He really don't like this dude. Like, he really got stuff in the archive. Like, I know you think it's just a regular battle, bro, but he really don't like this, bro." So
it's gonna get personal.
Right. So Cole is not on that level. Cole is like, word, is that serious? All right, I ain't got time for that. So they actually had a conversation. You know what I mean? So that's a big beef that Cole ain't really want part of. And I think it has a lot to do with Kendrick dropping the Control verse years ago, because him and Drake was all right until after that. Drake was really the only one that had something negative to say about the Control song. So from there, if you guys notice, a lot of that stuff was already recorded. Don't get it twisted. Like you already must don't like a dude if you got something in the box waiting.
Archives.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, we got to look at it like that, man. So, that's why he bowed out. So I respect Cole for it. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Control, what do y'all think about the set? I seen where somebody was saying he had it set up like a controller. With the X.
Easy said that.
Who said that?
Easy.
With a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
I think his screen froze or something.
Oh, I thought he was reeling deep thought for a second.
And there's another. I seen another TikTok where a guy was saying he feel like there was a message about the what's the dude named XXX. I can't ever say his name. Tashi, yeah. He was saying Kendrick
conspiracies, man.
Yeah.
So many.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. If you go through the internet, it's all kind of people saying all kind of stuff.
There's so much rap lore, like people that say that like Drake got XXX unalive because he was set to take his spot, like in that genre. There's just so much rap lore. I feel like the internet just takes anything and just runs with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, immediately, like one of the people I was watching Super Bowl with was like, "You see, it's the pyramids. It's a ritual. See, it's a ritual, man.
It's a triangle. It's gonna show up.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Exactly.
It's gonna happen. It's a shape.
Like,
there's only so many shapes.
It's only when you winning, bro, that you're in the Illuminati. LeBron was supposed to be in Illuminati for years, but as soon as LeBron started losing, I haven't heard nobody say, "Yo, LeBron in the Illuminati." Once you fall off, when you on top, you in the Illuminati. Yeah. You a demon worshiper. You all
got kicked out.
But as soon as you broke,
Satan kicked you out.
Yeah, exactly.
I always say you stop making payments or something. He did. They was like, "Hey, we letting everybody come after you now."
Right.
That's what it seemed like with Diddy. Like he had all the protection. As soon as he made some decisions, it seemed like everybody just came out of nowhere at him.
Y'all saw Kanye said free Diddy?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that.
Yeah.
Trump gonna be like, sure, no problem. Long as
right. Let me get a part right now.
Nah, he gonna be like, yo, long as he let the public know what's on the tapes, I have no problem doing it. Yeah, that's how Trump gonna get that.
I could see Trump doing that. You know what? I really could see Trump doing that.
Did Kanye
it's gotta give to receive though. That's how he moved. Like, yo, you gonna let the public know what's on those tapes? that's what they gonna come at me about. You know what I'm saying? If I let you go, you know what I'm saying? That's how Trump gonna come. Because he know the people gonna go straight for him if he pardon this dude. They're gonna be like, did you find out what's on the tape? We gonna release it public? Was it that bad? We need to know.
Right.
All right, I guess while we still on halftime in football, got a story from your boy Ocho Cinco.
Oh yeah.
Getting a BBL equivalent.
Oh hell no! Seriously?
All right, y'all check this out.
In action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in, so I had ran out of pee-pee.
You do understand the cameras are rolling? Who you are now,
yeah, completely different.
Is manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. And and I'm comfortable saying that. And I can tell you that this is something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show.
What the?
I seen a guy. He made himself taller. Have y'all seen that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that. That's a common thing. I actually heard of both of them. I just never heard anybody coming out
and so casually
admitted to it.
Like,
so what's the protocol for doing? Huh?
So anybody on the panel know anything about that?
No, that's the first.
I had a meat extension.
My question is who is this girl? Because he was like, I go deeper, but like the average one I think is like 4 inches deep. So what's going on? Who was he with? Like, or what's wrong with Chad? Like,
he made a surgery. He got a surgery for enlargement. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like
this thing is like, most of the time when you hear about someone getting surgery, most of the time it's the females getting their top done or their bottom done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or getting their midsection taken away and moving that to put in different areas and stuff like that. So I think it's ironic that now guys are getting, these kind of surgeries that's kind of equivalent for enhancement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slim, what you think? Because for me, you're muted. For me, I want to get the LeBron. I want to get me the fake. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Turkey.
Man,
Just cut it off, man.
Don't do it, bro.
Go to Turkey.
Stop going against God, bro. Stop. We need to stop. Period. If that ain't what God wanted you to get, that ain't what God wanted you to have. Like, it is what it is, man. I don't know. I just think that people that they get into that stuff, man, I just think they got repercussions looking down the road, man. I just think they gonna go take a leak and a whole lot of stuff gonna fall in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the type of things I think about. Like, anything regarding science, regarding that, I don't know, man. I just can't get with it, bro. I just can't get with it.
So I'll tell y'all.
I guess you gotta say Paul's talking about this. You gotta say
pause all the time.
Yeah, pause. I'll tell y'all the scientific method behind it. All it really is when you get a Brazilian meat lift.
Pause.
Oh, there's a ligament that holds, because most of the meat is inside, and if you cut this ligament, it lets extra come out. So that's what the procedure is.
Wow. Yo, we riding out tonight. It's the man cave, baby.
The side effects just don't seem worth it. The potential side effects just don't seem worth it. Like, what if you cut a nerve or something? Like,
I said, it's just the ligament. I guess the only side effect is that it just points down. Like, you have no
there's no. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
You should lift it up yourself.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
We're gonna need the Dame Dash pause button after a while.
I don't have the gas station cable before.
Hey man, he came out. I would have took that to the grave.
He said it so casually, like it was nothing. Like he was talking like about like going to lunch.